face to face, I'ma give you a taste of what you've been waiting for till the night's over. Ooh, I know we're thinking the same thing. I know you wanna get with me. Ooh, I know we're thinking the same thing. I know we're thinking the same thing. I know we're thinking the same I love the way you've been looking my way, baby. Don't hesitate, you can come on over. Let's get face to face, I'ma give you a taste of what you've been waiting for till the night's over. Ooh, I know we're thinking the same thing. I know you wanna get with me. Ooh, I know we're thinking the same thing. I know we're thinking the same thing. I know we're thinking the same thing.
Hello, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello, testing, 1, 2, 3. Alright, we are back with the game of Onyx Esports versus Cyclone GG this morning for the ESEA Advanced. I'm just waiting now so that we can begin tonight. The game of Onyx Esports versus Cyclone GG this morning for the ESEA Advanced. I'm just waiting now so that we can begin tonight. The game of Onyx Esports versus Okay, it looks like there was supposed to be a knife round, but there are only 4 players on the team. It's kind of weird. And they won the knife round. So Cyclone wins the knife round on the 4v5. Let's see if... Was that live? Is that counted? Oh wow, that was counted. Okay. It's really weird. So we're just waiting for the last player on Cyclone to connect to the server. Yeah, Wiz is back. And I'll go through the lineups really quickly before we start. For Onyx, we have Eris, Polar Bear, Pony, Oni, G-Manchu, and Hex. For Cyclone, we have Ara, Walko, Meech, Figment, and Wiz. And we are about to go live now. Bit of utility bot on the Onyx side. We'll be following Eris and G-Man. I think he's lining up the smoke for the B-bomb side here. And it looks like they will be rushing into the B-bomb side. So Hex seeing if he can spot 2 players onto the barrels. Oh, gets taken down immediately. And Meech keeping the side at the same time quickly. Gets taken down by G-Manchu. He's doing pretty well here. Figment is rotating off B long really quickly. And seeing if he can get a backstep onto the players onto the B side. G-Man gets another player. Seems like they're gonna go into A actually. So 1v3 now for Figment, and good round out of Onyx actually for the entry onto B. They should be taking this. Let's follow Figment here and see what he does. Has armor and a smoke. I think he's looking for a kit. Can't find it. He's wasted a lot of time here. I think he's just gonna go save it. And oh no, yeah, he does have a kit, but yeah, no time. And wow, interesting run out of Onyx. The B exact onto a full rotation actually. Maybe they knew that Cyclone would come in for the backstep quickly, so they went up onto the A side. Good first round out of Onyx, honestly. The Canadian side doing well to secure the pistol, and should be an easy round for them. Yep, 1-0 to Onyx. And we gotta see what Cyclone's response is here. Do they buy or not? They're all hovering at... Okay, we gotta pause. See what's that about. 3 Mac 10s on Onyx. It's interesting. I guess they're sacrificing the firepower for utility. Don't see why they wouldn't get AK-47s. He gets a Galil. It's kind of weird. And it looks like Cyclone wants to buy. I see Figment buying up the Scout. And yeah, they're gonna upgrade pistols on the Cyclone side here. So we'll see how this round pans out. I wanna see where Figment takes this Scout. So he's gonna go for the mid peak. And let's see if he gets the shot. So he's rotating really quickly. Ooh, wow. 2 kills onto the Onyx side actually, and G-Man takes down Warful. It's 2v3 now for Onyx. Really tough spot actually. This is why I guess you can get 3 mech 10s. They're waiting to cut rotations here on the Onyx side. They know that there might be a player trying to backstab them, but G-Man gets a nice shot onto Meech there. I think there's one more onto the Heaven. Yep, gets taken down by Figment with the Scout. 2v1 now for Polar Bear. And that's it. So both players are out CT. They see if they push in. And Polar Bear still stuck in this position. He's trying to not get discounted here, and gets the first kill onto Figment. Let's see if he can close it out. Spin down to 20 HP, and this is a tough round, man. Come on, Polar Bear. Gets the kill onto Wiz. Well done by Onyx. That was a very, very, very dicey round. Very expensive. Should not at all have gone down to a 1v1. But nonetheless, Onyx do get the round. I think they've learned their lessons. Not that many mech 10s this time. Upgrading to AKs, the Khalil and the UMP, and just pistols for Cyclone this time. I think they don't have that much cash. Polar Bear at the underpass position, and it looks like it's an A stack from the Cyclone side. It's very interesting. Yeah, so it looks like Figment is gonna flash the players out into the fountain, and they're waiting for some sound here. So and they find 2 players. Oh, they get taken down by Aris though. Aris down to 19 HP. He's gonna get caught by the player behind him here, maybe. Or not. So I think they figured out there is a stack towards the A side, and they have quickly taken the B bomb site instead. So G-Man trying to make some cash with the UMP. And where's Ara? Ara is at the underpass. Gets a nice shot onto Polar Bear. Double dink to the USB. Gets wall banged by Hex. Wow, that's a nice shot. And 3-0 for Onyx on the T side of Overpass. Now let's see what Cyclone can come up with on the first gun round. Opt for Wiz. And 4 Augs from the Cyclone side. It's what do you guys think about the Augs actually? It's a very interesting weapon that I think has been used a lot, especially by the likes of the newer teams like Furia. They've been using the AUGs quite often, and it seems like a fast A play for. Wiz gets one on. He gets the second shot on. He can get a third onto Aris. That is a good 3k by Wiz. So we're doing well for the first gun round, and he doesn't spot that. He doesn't spot G-Man. Nice 4k for Wiz. Wow, that's a quick round. That was a quick round. The AUGs did nothing whatsoever. It was just all Wiz with the op. And Onyx have enough for 1 buy. Let's see. So they'll be buying. They have a decent amount of utility with the weapons. Same for AUGs. Everyone's staying alive for Cyclone that round, I think. So. Damage wise, pretty good for Cyclone. Wiz going for the shot on the underpass, and he might bump into So there are 5 players here on the construction area, and Wiz gets taken down quickly by G-Man, and that's an odd molly. But this is really weird that they would all crowd in the same place. I'm not sure why. Yeah, it seems like Onyx is gonna. Wow, that's a whole B. That's a full molly set onto B, and G-Man gets blocked by his own team, and it looks like Cyclone have caught onto what Onyx are up to. Figment is on the side here to defend A, and the rotation is coming. And let's see how many he can stop. So Meech gets 2 kills, and it's quickly a 1v3 for Hex. That did not go that well for Onyx, and it is 2-3. Cyclone catching up now. Onyx does not have money to buy. That's a pretty decent round out of Cyclone. I could understand what Onyx were trying to do. They wanted to fake out the B hit, but they did not commit any players into B at all. All 5 of them rotated up through connector, and I think that was probably why Cyclone could rotate so fast. But let's see what... It's going to be a full lock eco, so they're going to get mowed down pretty quickly by, I think, Wiz, yeah. Let's see, 5 of them rushing in. Figment gets an ace. I'm sorry I missed that. Quick 3-3 now. Match has been paused. And I guess we have to wait to see what happens here. Okay, looks we are back to live and 3-3 now. So Cyclone has evened out the first 3 rounds from Onyx there, and let's see what Onyx response is. So quick V-long smoke there from each, and it looks like it's a heavy A setup from the Cyclone side. I want to check to see if Wiz gets the pick with the AWP. So it goes up into the mid area, falls back to toilets, and it's very quiet, and I think Onyx have the same B. They might be trying the same B fake setup? No. So it is a B execute coming out of Onyx, and Polar Bear gets taken down by Era. Era gets his first kill on Polar Bear. Players on the B side, and everyone from Cyclone has rotated actually. Bomb has responded. 2v2 now. Pony flashing hexed in to take a pick towards the CD side. Gets taken down. Wiz with the kill. 1v2 now for Pony. Wiz is good on the AWP. Takes Pony down. 4-3 now for Cyclone. And wow, Wiz has been doing really well with the AWP the past couple of rounds. And Onyx does not seem to have a response. They tried executing onto B and faking it, did not work. They tried executing onto B itself, did not work. And with upgraded pistols and a scout now, we'll see if Onyx can come up with a better response here. Error spotting shot for information, doesn't see anyone. Figment nading into B mid does some damage. He's gonna run into 3 players real quick here, and ooh, gets blind. Gets a nice... gets one ticked by Pony, and all picked up by G-Man. He seems to be good with the scope rifles. He was zoning on the Krieg earlier, so we'll see what they can do. 4v4 now, and these 4v4s tend to favor the T side, regardless of the map, most of the time. Maybe not on the nuke. But let's see what Onyx can do with this round. Let's see if they can make some magic happen. G-Man moving up with the AUG. Wiz spotting both A short and A long, throwing a smoke out onto the A short area. Don't know if he spotted anyone there. So throws a molly onto toilets, spotting A long. Walko has pushed the B long area, the monster area, and I think Onyx is actually to A. G-Man takes down Wiz and get jumped. Meech takes down G-Man. 2v3 now, and Meech gets dinked by Polar Bear but finishes the kill. 1v3 now for Pony, gets taken down by Walko. Clean round from Cyclone, and wow, I gotta say, Cyclone is they're doing real well here on the CT side of Overpass. I think this map is pretty CT sided, but you know, what do you guys think? You know, a lot of people say that once you know it's a 4v4 or a 3v3, the T side is always favored. But I'm curious, you know, that I don't think that holds true on all maps. So a buy now for Onyx. Polar Bear taking some damage, down to 74. Figment throwing it onto the steps, takes down Polar Bear and does not, gets traded instantly. 4v4 now, and 3 players have rotated on the A-bomb side for Cyclone. Each gets taken down, Wiz trades it immediately. Woohoo! He gets a 2-for-1 kill. Wiz is on fire with the op today, man. This guy is just on another level, and Onyx just don't seem to have an answer for this guy, man. Ara with the AUG that I was talking about. The Krieg is pretty imbalanced too, if you ask me. Like a one, it's basically a longer AK. You know, you could scope one tap. If you become really proficient at it, I could see players, you know, being really good with the Krieg. Anyway, 1v3 here for G-Man. Flash smokes the bomb off and manages to retrieve it. Let's see if he can make anything happen with this play. So both Wiz and Ara are watching the A shot area, which is kind of weird because G-Man already took the bomb and is now rotating. There is a player onto ABC, yeah, that's Wako, and he flashes B long. I think he has spotted G-Man onto the B-bomb side, so G-Man might get a plant here if he manages to take down Ara, but nope, Ara gets the nade, and 6-3. This is going real quick for Cyclone. Onyx have lost the last 6 rounds straight. They won the first 3. Pretty expected after you win the first round, but have not had a response ever since. So Meech with the B long smoke, and looks like it's a B, it's slightly towards the B setup this round, and it looks like it's gonna be a B take. Yeah, it looks like a B execute here from Onyx. This looks good. Ara looks like he's gonna spray down 2 or 3 players right now. Yeah, I'm just waiting to see this happen. This Varys gets the first pick onto Ara, 4v5. And Meech is counterflashed, but he takes down Varys, gets trades going left and right. 3v3 now, 2 players up on short and 1 onto the CT. That's Wiz with the op. And ooh, Pony, nice shot onto Wiz. 2v3 now for Cyclone. And Onyx have an inkling that they're here. Figment does some damage to the smoke. He's gonna get caught up by I think. No, wow, he actually wins that battle. Well, down to 4 HP though. And it looks like, yeah, this is what Onyx did, you know, earlier in the game, where they had B control but decided that they should take A instead from the maze area. So that's what's gonna happen. Both the players on Cyclone, they're sticking together in the 2v2, and I think that's pretty smart because one of them is low. Pony gets knocked down to 23 HP. He's still peeking out. Gets spotted by Figment, gets taken down instantly. 1v1, Wako trades that out, and let's see, he's trying to find where Polar Bear is. He has so Polar Bear gets him with the timing. Good round out of Onyx. Good call on that rotation, but I think it's only going to be so long before Cyclone figure that out. Match is paused now, not sure why. Presumably it could be some sort of tactical pause from Cyclone, you know, to sort of remind themselves, you know what, they've tried this strat, you know, 2-3 times now, so we should probably, you know, keep one player on A just to make sure that it doesn't keep happening. Freeze time has been cancelled. Decent enough buy coming out from the Cyclone side. And Onyx need this round. They have, if you see, even though they won the previous round, because, you know, only 1 player survived, 2 of them have to be on Mac 10s, 3 of the players are on AKs. The utility is pretty decent. Hexed with the mid toilet smoke. It looks like it's going to be another B execute. Very interesting to see, you know, execute heavy teams. You don't see that very often anymore. And Ara, I think he's learned from his mistake the previous round. He's not playing near the smoke this time. And yeah, this is another B take from them. Ara with a good angle. Wow, gets 2 kills onto the other side. He might line up 3 and gets traded out Hex with a 1v3. Gets 2 players with a Mac 10. He made some money. Ooh, nice shot onto Walker. He is low. He is down to 10 HP. He's back on the B long area. And Figment is there with a pretty fast backstab. He's on the B short area. And Wiz is marking Monster. So I think Hex, 50 seconds left in the round, 10 HP. I don't know if he makes this play. He's thinking about it. Yeah, he's gonna move out, it seems. And he might get picked up by the auto director. Doesn't seem to want to move over to the offer. So Wiz is on heaven here. He rotates off that angle, which is why I think Hex is able to sneak out onto the B bomb side. And he has to be confused at this point. Like, why is there no player on the ABC side? Gets a plant out of it at least, so that's some money for the rest of the team. And Figment, I think, gets a free kill onto Hex here unless something amazing happens. So, yep, gets taken down by Figment. Good try, good plant. At least there's some money for his team. That's $800 per person there. 7-4 for Cyclone. Pretty hairy round. Like, I think the B defense on Cyclone has been really good so far. They've been broken a couple of times, but for the most part, it's been pretty solid. Era, had a really good spot on that railing area in front of Monster. That was really sick. He got 2 or 3 kills from that spot. And for Onyx, not a good idea to run out smokes, I guess. It's happened 2-3 times now. Maybe they should slow down on the executes. So it seems like a 5 connector rush here, or a 4-man connector rush here from Onyx. It's upgraded pistols with smokes, and that's a quick smoke onto the dumpster area for Labe. Onyx deciding not to go through this smoke, thankfully. And they've pulled quite a bit of a rotation from the Cyclone side here. 3 players onto the A-bomb side, and Figment is pulling back slowly. Aris with the Deagle. Hex lining up the bank smoke, I believe. Oh no, this is the A-long smoke for the T's to creep up. Yeah, so behind this smoke, T's basically will be trying to creep up. Nate does no damage at all. And a flash out of that smoke could really wreck the CT side, actually. Yeah, that happens. Figment was hiding on the left side, gets taken down by Hex. 3v2, this is going well for Onyx, and Walker gets smoked off, so he's gonna go to the bank area. 2 AUGs on the retake. Era Nate does not connect. That has gone very well for Onyx. That was a good strat. And let's see what Cyclone has to respond with. So Walker sneaking out the bank area with the AUG. Slowly clearing off the angles. Hex is playing the flower pot angle. Gets a kill onto Era. 1v3 now for Walker. Walker is going to get taken down by Hex. Good round out of Onyx. Very, very good eco round. And they're fighting for it. I love seeing this. This is some really good CS. That was a very good strat out of Onyx, I think. Even though there were 3 Cyclone players stacked on the CT side, they still managed to get the kills, and that is the I guess that is the power of the pistols, especially on the A-bomb side. You can bump into very close angles with pistols, so like a Tech 9 or a P250 rushing you is going to be painful, especially if you're playing on the bomb side. That's the kind of range that the pistols will do damage on. So good on Onyx to get that round. And let's see, the money on Cyclone is not very good, so they're gonna have to take an eco. And oops, sorry, I lagged out a bit there. So yes, Cyclone will be taking the... Oh no, they force bought this round actually. So Figment's gonna have a scout. This is not upgrading, presumably because he wants to buy the AWP. Oni will be mollowing the balloon area, flashing onto A long, and very methodical run out of Onyx. I like this. This is a bit more careful compared to the previous rounds. This is, it's not just executes. Polabe gets 2 kills onto Wiz and Beach in the underpass area. And it looks like... Are they gonna do another B exec? Yeah, this looks like it's gonna be another B execute. So Era just smoked off the B long area, and I'm hoping that Onyx waits out the smoke. Please wait the smoke out. I don't want to see them go through the smoke and get wrecked again. So yeah, they're gonna wait this out. 40 seconds, they got lots of time here. Only 2 flashes left on the Cyclone side. So I see Onyx taking this pretty easily. Era gets tagged up immediately by Polar Bear. Polar Bear on his 3rd kill for the round onto Era. Gets taken up by Figment finally, and Figment gets straight down. Good round out of Onyx. Good round. Almost evening back up. 7-6 now. And Cyclone will have to finally bend the knee and just take the eco, I think. They might upgrade pistols, yeah? But I don't think so. They get 1 flash from Figment. That's always a good investment on an eco round, I feel. Like the flash could net you, 1 or 2 easy kills if you time it right. 3 players on the Cyclone side moving onto the connector. G-Man with the B-shot spam. Polar Bear might find 2 players again here. No gets taken down by Woko and Era. So Onyx is aware that there are 2 players on the underpass. And sorry, 4v3 now for Onyx. I missed out some play over there. Waldo is working with an AK. He might be saving that. And Era gets a 2nd kill onto Hexed. Might find 1 more if Onyx move forward here. So all 3 players on Cyclone have actually, they more or less have Onyx covered here. And Onyx playing this pretty smart. They're waiting to see if Cyclone makes a play to backstab them. And let's see if Cyclone gives them the mistake. I don't think Cyclone will. Woko is a bit too low on health to make the backstab. So we have a play on bank, play on flower pot here, and G-Man flushing out onto the A side. Eris gets a kill on Woko gets 2 kills with the AK. Wow. And G-Man 1v1 now. Woko with 12 HP and 3 kills this round. And it looks like, yeah, he's gonna go for it. And he seems to have an inkling that G-Man might be hovering behind default, but that's not the case at all. So he's got 5 bullets and a dream. And I don't think he sticks this. Yeah, timing's just off, and it's not gonna happen for Walko. Gets taken down by G-Man, and very, very, very expensive round on the side of Onyx. Very well played by Walko that round to get, 3 kills. And what are with these pauses? Why is the match pausing every freeze time? That's really weird. Is it because freeze time is supposed to be 20 seconds in I mean, I know freeze time is 20 seconds in some major matches, but it should just be 15, and yeah, it doesn't look like that's the reason. So, or it could actually, no, it's so weird to take a pause on 7-7, but whatever. It's been unpaused, and Cyclone with both with the last buy of the half, a very even half. I did not know if Onyx had the grit to fight back after being down 7-3, but they do, and I'm excited to see who wins this. Actually, it's a really exciting game. So Oni and Polar Bear take the underpass position. G-Man looks like he's gonna flash his mage with the boost. Finds 1 player and brings Oni down to 4 HP. That is, and Mish himself is down to 1 HP. So wow, that is he's a piece. You could sneeze at Meech and he would die right now. So you know, Cyclone coming out with the advantage there, 5v4, because having the player alive, you know, he could reposition, and that's a big advantage for Cyclone. So good on them to find the advantage. Walco smokes B-long off. G-Man seems to be the B-long, the lurker or the entry. And he likes to shoot the quick, and he gets a kill onto Walco. Evens it out 4v4 now. So good find from G-Man actually to make that play, and it seems like Era is... Oh wow, I did not know you could do that. That's cool. Someone should clip that. That was really cool. I did not know you could just... It looked like he just flew up. What the hell? That was weird. Anyway, Onyx is gonna execute onto the A side, it seems. And Hexed with the entry. Gets killed by Figment. Gets traded instantly by G-Man. G-Man's been doing well with the creek here, I gotta say. Gets a second kill onto Meech. Might find a third onto Wiz. And 5 bullets left. 1v2 now. And Era... Let's see if he gets taken out instantly by Oni. So Onyx with a good D side half, honestly. And that was a very, very well played half by both sides. I'm very curious to see how this game goes, man. So who do you guys think is gonna win? This is a really even game. Initially, I thought Cyclone was gonna take the game, but it seems like Onyx has some fight in them. So yeah, I'm very, very interested to see. I feel like Onyx might take this because, you know, they fought back on the T side, and yeah, I really think Onyx might take this. But let's see. They have the easier side now. They are on CD side, so we're live with the pistol. Kit on G-Manchu with 2 flashes, and it seems like everyone else on Onyx should be getting armor. And same thing, 2 sets of utility for the Cyclone side. A smoke, 2 flashes, and a molly to work with. Everyone else with armor. And let's see what the plan is for Cyclone. So heavy B setup for Onyx. This could be a read of some sort. And oh, it's short control, so Walker gets flashed off, and there is some trades going back and forth. Onyx wins out that duel, and yeah, 1v3 really quickly for the Cyclone side. So Wiz with the utility, but no bomb, and all 3 players here are on B. So we'll see how Wiz pulls his way out of this one. They choose to relegate the bomb. Do they not know that the bomb is down, or? It's really weird that they would let them. Okay, yeah. So Wiz gets spotted by Hexed, and they can now just play. Yeah, they can just play the 1v3 here. Wiz gets blind, should get taken out real soon. Throws the smoke onto the other side, flashes CT. So yeah, they completely let the bomb go. That is so weird. And Wiz has like 45 seconds. He doesn't need to rush this if he doesn't want to. But it seems like Onyx want to play the trade game here. They want to just go out and put 3 guys on Wiz's screen so that it's harder for him to clutch this. And yeah, they're gonna just run at a trade. Wiz gets the first kill on the Hex, gets taken down by Oni. Decent run out of Onyx. Again, really weird decision to let him plant. But you know, to each his own, I guess.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
9-7 lead now for Onyx, and I'm curious to see if Cyclone buys here, because they do have a decent amount of money. They could buy a couple of AKs and drop it to the teammates. But I don't see any of the players on the Cyclone side. Yeah, they're going for the upgraded pistols here. Polar Bear with the B-long smoke. G-Man with the AK Molly there. That's a good set of utility. Wow, that is a really good set of utility from the Onyx side. So they look solid on the city side. Like they know what they're doing on overpass. Errors down to 3, 2 players down to like half, and they're gonna take A long here. So 4 of them running out A long, and a player marking the bank step for the Cyclone side. So Diggers could do some damage here should the headshots actually connect, but if not, this should be an easy wipeout for Onyx. Again, odd decision for like this 4 SMG thing. I guess they want to play the bonus round, next round, but it's gonna be tough. I guess with overpass it could work because there are close angles on the A side, on the B side. You can find close angles as long as you're not using your UMP from like heaven and shooting into B, I guess. But Cyclone's gonna execute now, and it looks like they're gonna get taken down. G-Man with the kill on this second, and yeah, they're just tearing through Cyclone. That was a real fast round, man. So Cyclone finally gets to buy. Don't plant on them on that second round. And these guys are an AK team, not no creeks. One creek onto Pikmin, decent amount of utility. And Onyx will be playing the bonus round, so I'm curious to see where they put the MP9s. Are they going connector? Yeah, that's really smart from Onyx actually. G-Man with the utility set doesn't connect much damage that round. Pull up jump spotting for information. So 2 players onto B, that's a nice name. 2 players onto B, 2 players onto connector. That's a really good setup, I think, especially with the MP9s. Cyclone, Wolfo throwing out the toilet smoke there. Meech is gonna get caught out here by G-Man. So free upgrade there for G-Man, and he's been performing really well. I don't think you want to give this guy an AK. Polar Bear throwing a flash that doesn't work. Pretty sure Anders has tested that. And it looks like Cyclone 1 execute on the A side. Polar Bear takes down Walco. 3v5 now for Cyclone. This is getting real rough for them. This needs to even it out. That's the first kill onto Polar Bear. Let's see if we can find a second. And good flashes coming up from both sides. Wiz gets 3 kills. Almost 4 there. Wow, that is a good save by Cyclone. Cyclone had some really good counter flashes that round. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because that was only a bonus round from Onyx. They can still buy this round, barring one of their players. The rest of them can buy should they opt to. That's a good run out of Cyclone. They, I think they got a bit lucky on the timing of the counter flash because Onyx was flashing out so that the truck player could peek. But if you notice, there was a flash that came out from Cyclone onto A short at the same time. So this looks like a fast round from Cyclone onto B short. They'll be taking the B short control. Onyx with only 2 upgraded utilities. Looks like we're gonna have a field day here, but no, gets taken down by G-Man. And Cyclone knows what's going on, so they're gonna hunt, I think. They'll just have to keep 1 or 2 players with the bomb. Polar Bear gets a free upgrade to an AK-47. And well, I guess if you're Cyclone, you don't have to hunt because you don't have to risk, buying, losing your gun and then buying the next round. They're not exactly rolling in cash. So I understand why they're not hunting. Except, I guess, 1 or 2 of their players. Polar Bear will not have to buy next round. That's good. He can drop that onto Oni because Oni only has 3800. But should be a healthy buy for Onyx, and I'm curious to see what happens this round. 4 players surviving for Cyclone. This round is going to be really important for both sides. And again, match paused. So almost the full buy here. Figment opting to run with the Mac 10 even though he has money, only failing that molly there. And this looks like it's gonna be a fast speed take from Cyclone. And G-Man with a counter flash. This, wow, everyone is flying from this side. And Hex gets 3 kills by Hex onto the Cyclone players. That was a good 3k by Hex there. Gets taken down by Era finally. 2v2 now, it's equally even. And G-Man takes down Wisp but gets taken down by Era. Era with a 1v2, that was a very nice 1v2 by Era. But I gotta say, that was a lucky round as well. Very close rounds. Era closed it out really well with the Creek. And I guess that's why you use the Creek. It's a pretty solid gun. One tap. And wow, I thought Onyx had that, man. They had the first 3 kills. You know, Hex did really well to hold it off from barrels, but eventually the round went to Cyclone. Another eco now for Onyx. Meech taking the connector area is gonna bump into about 3 players here. It's a 5 connector stack here, so Meech is gonna have a field day, but he chooses to run back actually. And nothing interesting should be happening this round, but with CS you never know, man. You just never know. So Cyclone, I think, are aware that Onyx have no money, and they're waiting for a push here. So Meech is gonna get greeted real quick. Yep, doesn't even get a chance to find one player. Figment takes down one, almost a second. Reloads real fast there, don't know why. Era choosing not to hold that angle. Okay. Onyx rotating back onto the A-bomb side. Walker moving up A-long real quick. Walking up, seeing if he can find anything. 3 players, oh, they choose not to rotate. I think they want to protect the AK here. Aris is going to find so where he spots 2 players onto A-long. Smokes it off for his teammates. Wiz throwing the smoke for the garbage truck. I mean Molly the garbage truck and smoking the dumpster off. And that smoke that was dropped kind of stops the players. Walker gets a nice kill on the Hex and oh, the bomb almost gets knifed there actually. And they only have to stop the plant here actually. That's 3 kills from Oni. That was a very nice set of 3Ks. Figment playing the headshot angle on the flower pot. And this... oh, he misses that spray. It's gonna be tough. Yep, takes down Oni but gets traded out by Polar Bear. That was a good run out of Onyx. They turned that eco into a round. And I gotta say, all that has to be on the back of Oni's 3K. Playing on the side with the AK. Gets 3 kills. Very messy round coming out of Cyclone, I guess. They should not. I don't think that they had to rush the plant. They had 10 seconds, and in the famous words of Colzera, you only need 4 to plant. And I'm pretty sure that that was not Colzera. I'm sorry, that was Zeus that said that. Zeus from Navi said you only need 4 seconds to plant. Polar Bear throwing the B-long smoke. 11-10 now. Just a 1 round lead for Onyx, and if Onyx win this round, they probably get up to 13, so just to see what happens. And Cyclone's gonna go for the nade stack here. Gets a free kill onto Polar Bear, wow. And moving up onto the B-side quickly, Hex trades it out onto Meech. Aris takes down Era. And this is a 2v3 now, 2v1v2 now for Figment. And let's see if he can clutch it out again. He knows that there's a player onto short. And Aris wisely moving back. Not wanting to give them the 1v1s. Fig heard that for sure. So he knows that there is an offer nearby. And I'm curious to see what he does. Aris just making sure that Fig doesn't push back monster and only takes him down with the op. Good run out of Onyx and not much money left on the Cyclone side. So they could buy if they wanted to, or they could just upgrade pistols and just buy the next round. But the way this game has been going, especially with the pistol wins, it's, you know, it wouldn't surprise me if Cyclone brought this. Cyclone actually won the round, and they have 3 diggles on them. They might get naded here. Wiz takes some damage through a molly, but that's it. 3 players onto the B side from Onyx. Polar Bear. Ooh, that's a nice nade. Wow. Again, someone should clip that. The nades coming out of these fucking teams, man, it's so good. Really inventive nades. I like seeing this. Hex playing close on B long with these MP9. Pretty wise, but 5 players on Cyclone here are gonna move up. Human spots the head of Wiz there. And 4 players on A short. Which is just gonna walk through the smoke. Oni is gonna be in a world of hurt real quick. So I think Meech wanted. That was a weird smoke. So Oni is marking the B short push. Yeah, he gets the kill on Meech. 2 players left. Cyclone is planting on Optimus. Gets the plant. Error. Okay. Yeah, I thought Oni hit that op shot actually, but no. Error kills Polar Bear and gets traded out by Oni. So a 13-10 now for Onyx. Cyclone did a good job to get the plant actually, and they're giving G-Man the defuse. I think this guy's collecting MVPs, man, for sure. I can't actually see how many MVPs he has. It's really weird. I guess that's a Code TV bug. But yeah, G-Man's putting in the work for Onyx. 24 frags leading the way. And on the side of Cyclone, it's the highest is Figment with 21. But the other players aren't that far off either. You know, they're hovering at 17, 18, and then one at 8 frags, which is pretty even. It's honestly pretty even still. 4 players onto the B side for Onyx. They're gonna take some B short control here. So 3 players pushing on to B short. And Cyclone is actually, they're doing a fake B execute, I think. Yeah, it's a fake B execute. So they've wasted a bit of utility from the side of Onyx here because of that execute. So they threw 2 smokes onto the B side, and that forced Polar Bear and Oni to actually use counter smokes. So they've gone back to a 3-2 setup on the side of Onyx here. And I think, yeah, this should be the second wave of nades from Cyclone. That's pretty good strat. So 4 players running out B long. Mollies get thrown out, and ooh, the counter flash hurts. Holy shit. So Walko with the side flash doesn't find his teammates, but they're moving forward. And Polar Bear with a good angle here on the shot takes down Meech instantly, and Wiz gets a plant. 4v4 now. Pretty even still. They shoot those humans in water. Gets the first kill onto Arrow. Gets traded out by Walko instantly. 3v3 now. Player in water, and Wiz flashes onto the CT side. So Walko with a good angle here onto the water. Sees the flash coming. Takes 1 player down. 2 players are down. Cyclone doing a good job here with the afterpart. 1v3 for Oni. Don't think he's gonna go for this. Yep, runs away, and good round out of Cyclone, man. Good round. So they faked out the smokes early on, and that forced Onyx to use quite a bit of utility, and it ended up being a fake. And they waited like about 20 seconds and they executed on the B-bomb side again for real. So good strat coming out of Cyclone, man. And money is still pretty alright for Onyx. They can't afford a buy. Only can drop one to his teammates. Sorry. Should be an okay buy here out of Onyx. A bit scrappy. There's a Famas. A couple of them don't have 8 armor. Only 1 kit that might become a factor. That's the second time he's missed that molly, man. And that's what happens when you miss the molly. Players get to run out for free. The long smoke is hitting, and this looks like they're gonna go for the nade again. And I think the player on Onyx has learned the lesson. They don't get a free kill this time. And the CT side falling back after taking some balloon control. I think they don't want to give up the first kill too easily here on the side of Onyx. And second smoke for B-Long on the Onyx side. So they've been diligent to actually smoking that out. Molly used by Hex, I think a bit unnecessary. Should have taken a bit of B shot info before he threw that, but maybe player reported. Who knows? So G-Man moving up A long again for some information. This is a good play out of G-Man. I like this. About a minute in, players should be trying to take some information. It's very hard to play this game blind, if you know what I mean. Ares going to take a B long peek here. So very proactive CT side from Onyx, you know. So they threw that flash, and if you can look at radar now, you'll notice that players on B are quickly rotating. So Figment throwing that molly to molly Optimus off. Two players are running up onto this, and Polar Bear takes down the Bomber. And Meech gets shredded up by Wiz. 3v3 now. Quickly, Ares kills Wiz, gets shredded up by Figment. Hex puts Figment in a 1v2 and only has the angle. It's 9 seconds left, 8 seconds, and Cyclone, I don't think he gets this round here. Figment takes down Hex. I think Hex tried to waste time over there. I think they wanted to kill him after time, that's why he ran away. Because he could have easily gotten Figment, but it was only like 4 seconds left. I think he wanted to run away so that he could kill Figment after time. But Onyx bring themselves up to 14, and a pause coming into play now. This pause I understand. This is probably Cyclone's pause, and they're figuring out, you know, what should they do this round. I see, and it's still a pretty scrappy buy onto Onyx because only 2 players survived that round. I don't know if Cyclone knows that, but Cyclone themselves don't have money. They only have the 1 AK to work with, and they're choosing, or 2 AKs, sorry. They only have the 2 AKs to work with. And it seems like they're gonna buy and leave about $1,000 in the bank. And this is, yeah, it's a pretty even buy on both sides actually. In fact, I would say the buy favors the D side a bit more because they have a couple more AKs to work with. So G-Man with the B-long flashes. Again, you don't have to flash twice, you just need one, but chooses to use both, and it looks like Cyclone are gonna execute onto B really quickly. G-Man gets flashed off. Waffle gets the first kill, but wow, they get this torn apart here by Onyx. Those MP9s doing work, man. So Ares and G-Man doing a great job on B. I expected that to go at Cyclone's way, I'm gonna be honest. I saw a couple more AKs, I saw the Krieg and the UMPs, and I thought, yeah, that should be Cyclone's round, but no man, Onyx with a good CT hold on the B side. So the last buy here probably coming out of Cyclone, 15-11 to Onyx, and I'm curious to see what happens this round. Ares takes down 3 players, and now Auto Director just hates recording breaks, doesn't it? 2v5 now for Cyclone. And why is Auto Director still on the hopper? Oh yeah, thanks. And I'm assuming that's the spot Ares got 3 kills from, and Cyclone probably ran through a B-long smoke, I'm gonna guess. So Ares is on 3 kills for the round. Let's see if he gets the last 2 here to close the game out with an ace. Arrow moving up B short. And they're slowly creeping up. Gets flashed, gets taken down, and Wiz gets taken down by Polar Bear. Hex to close the game out. And Onyx takes the game over Cyclone. That was 16-11, so well played by them. So we are done with the game. And I gotta say, man, well played to Onyx. 16-11. That was a really good game. I think G-Man Chu should be the MVP. I mean, should be the man of the match for that game. He played real well. He ended the game with I think 27, 28 frags, something like that. So he played really well. Cyclone were close. They were very close. It was tied up at one point, and I think towards the end they slowed down a bit, and that might have cost them the game. But really nice to see that they fought at the end. You could tell. So good game, I guess. My favorite round was the round that actually only got the 3K with the AK. I think that round turned the game for the Onyx side, and I mean they turned an eco into a round win. That was it's pretty hard to do. So well played, Oni. Well done. And my name is Ziggy. I have been your caster for today, and I'll see you guys soon. All right, bye bye.